Welcome to the fun side of hell. I am your host Lucifer, and today we are returning to Doki Literature Club. Now, before we get started, a friend on Facebook actually messaged me after finding out that I'd done a playthrough for this and said to open up my game files for this because apparently that's a big part of the game or something. I've got them open in the background. So if anything does happen to pop up in that regard, I'll be sure to make sure everyone gets to see whatever it is. So last time we did a poem for Sayori, and we ended on getting ready to write our next poem. I seem to like Sayori a lot, to be fair, so you know what, let's just do another poem for her. I mean, who knows, it might just turn out that we end up picking stuff for someone else as well. But I guess we'll find out. So, are these the same as last time? Or no, they look a bit different. So this should be more fun to find Sayori ones. So, peaceful. That was a good idea. Okay, explode, extraordinary, ambient, ambient, vibrant, sadness, contamination, together, romance, comfort, question. Well, contamination and sadness, I guess they'd be more to Yuri's type of thing. I think we'll go with comfort. There you go. Uncanny, forgive, Valentine, unstable, Doki. Oh, you know what, we have to. It's in the... you can't just throw that at me and not expect me to pick it. It's the name of the game. And it's Natsuki's favourite thing. Festa, kawaii. Sorry about that. Fantasy, eternity, judgment. Frightening, hurt, disown, vitality, and milk. Eternity, I guess? Oh, apparently we picked one for everyone so far. This is going well. Rainbow. Okay, ribbon. Alright. Okay. Happiness. There you go. Joy. Okay. Heaven sent. Again. Stop with the Sombra references, please. I know that was Natsuki. I knew it was always going to be Natsuki, but I had to. I'm a huge Sombra fan from Overwatch. I really love Sombra from Overwatch. She's one of my favourites. She's my main character, actually. Okay, headphones. I think this is going more the Natsuki route, but that's okay too. Clouds. Okay, this is definitely going the Natsuki route. Flower. There you go. Right, some of these are the same. Summer. Okay. Okay. 12. No, looks like we might be doing one for Natsuki. Pleasure. Okay. Anime, obviously. Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely looks like a Natsuki one. Oh well, intellectual. Okay. Again, I'm not gonna pick that. Never put that in. I'm not doing it. Memories. That worked. Excitement. And the last one, we will go with fireworks. Okay, this should be entertaining. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Lucifer. Yo, Sayori. Apparently I got more street in the past episode. Looks like you're in a good mood today. She's always in a good mood. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. Apparently been in here for a few days, Sayori, so Get used to it. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. I'm not talking about some food again. I did that a lot last time. So, I'm gonna try and avoid doing that this time, but now Sayori's bringing the food up. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. No thanks. I see what's going on here. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just like invading your privacy. I just wanted to look at it. Is it pretty? Has it got a picture of Sombra on? Again, shut up about Sombra now. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori, just like a glass window. Might want to get that tapeworm looked at. That's not fair. Why not? How did you even know? Why are you pouting? Oh wait, people do that when they don't get their own way. It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you've spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Newsflash, I don't have any. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Seriously, stop. I'm trying. Stop flashing at me phone. Okay. And so, that only leaves the one option. It's with the anime eyes. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Don't try and steal money from me. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. That's a good point. Yuri suddenly giggles. I'm gonna move my mouse off your eyes. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. I didn't even notice she was here. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Elizabeth to let me borrow some money. Don't drag Yuri into this. You know what you did. You go and sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner, Sayori. Yeah, go. Annie, not you. Get out of here. Jeez. I need to stop letting her in. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. I agree. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Top adulting tip right there. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. That's a hard word to say in your accent, Yuri. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Sure, that's what that was. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You really were... you were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. It's not the right word. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I don't call myself Lucifer for nothing, Yuri. I am 100% devil. I actually had a DNA test recently that proved, without a shadow of a doubt, I am 100% devil. And apparently 45% African panda. But moving on. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing, because she's an evil genius. And that's why I like her. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Whenever food's involved, I'm most likely gonna turn up. I actually went to a friend's party. It was her birthday. I know I'm rambling, but it's quite amusing to the story. I went to a friend's party, because she said there was going to be food. She actually said there would be pizza. I got there and there was no pizza. I feel betrayed. Anyway, moving on. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. That's a bit rude. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the hell? What? Did she just get hit in the face with a fly swatter? Yeah. That's kind of cute. I remember, if anyone's ever seen Fairy Tail and knows Urza Scarlet, there's an episode, I'm not going to spoil it because I can't actually remember which episode it is, but there's an episode where she makes that sound. And if anyone knows Urza, they know that that sound does not suit her very well in the beginning. Yeah, I'm rambling again. Moving on. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Eh? A cookie! I love cookies! I should have bought some. Why didn't I buy any? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Who threw that? Is this a miracle? They don't exist, sweetheart. I'm sorry. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Don't encourage her. We have to teach her proper English. Yuri. You can't let a cinnamon bun like Sayori just assume that everything's fine when it's not. Anyway. I was just gonna give it to you. But then, I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Sorry if I change your voice. I really don't mean to. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. You're so evil. I love it. Everybody's evil. I love it. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. Of course, Sayori sees the nice in people. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Just eat it. Jeez, just eat it. I agree, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Pardon me. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. That's because you were talking with your mouth full, dumbass. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? You have your own. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. I don't like chocolate unless it's white chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Are we going to Suplex City, Sayori? Are we? Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. That was a mistake. I told you, but you didn't listen. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. I told you. No one listens to me.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
See, evil genius. Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. I don't see her either. Monika isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Well, you most likely would, because you're vice president. Yeah, I haven't either. I don't really care. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
No, Monika, she's fine.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all, unlike me. Eh?
You didn't notice? Jesus.
You don't think she has a
hamster? Is her fish on suicide watch? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That is a weird image. For anyone who wants to imagine that, I'll give you a couple of moments to do that now. And now we're moving on.
That's true.
Not entirely.
Excuse me.
Suddenly the door swings open. Speak of the devil. And I appear.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nope.
Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
That's a quick jump to conclusions, Sayori. I'm proud of you.
You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monika quizzically glances at me. Don't look at me, I don't know. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Was it a gun? A sword? A knife?
Ah. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Sorry.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
God, I'm full of coughs today.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. What do you mean, as well? What's Sayori? Does one of the others play? Does Yuri play an instrument or something? Because that'd be kind of cool.
Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
Well, quite recently I wanted to learn drums and guitar. But then again, I played a lot of Guitar Hero, so I kind of always wanted to learn guitar properly.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika.
Monika looks at me. Again, why are you looking at me? I don't want to know.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That
sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. No, I would.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lucifer.
I'm sure you will, Monika. I'm sure you will. Oh god, no. This again. You need to stop this. By the way, I'm sorry if I'm moving my mouse a lot. I just can't always find a place to put it properly. Monika smiles sweetly and makes her weird physics breaking pose, apparently. Ah. Please stop posing like that. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Ahahaha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. Kinda like we share our poems. Good choice. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Well, Sayori stole a cookie from Natsuki, had one thrown at her, and tried to, shake me down for money, and Yuri laughed. But no, you didn't miss anything. Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I just told her. Oh well, I'm sure she'll probably find out soon enough. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Exactly. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished the entire cookie. Is she a Hoover? Is that... because people were saying this gets weird. Is that the weird revelation? That Sayori is part Hoover? When it comes to food? Good God. Actually, not good God. Screw him. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappears into the closet. There is so many jokes I can make about that. But nope. I'm gonna keep this professional.
Lucifer!
What? Sayori suddenly comes up to me. What?
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Sure, why not? Supplies? What for? Drugs? Is Sayori making meth?
Is that the change?
Sayori makes meth? Is this Doki Breaking Bad Literature Club? Wait, that doesn't work. One moment. Breaking Doki Bad. No, that doesn't work. I'll work on it and get back to you.
Well, you know the festival is coming up.
Oh, okay. Then it's not Breaking Bad, but why would you tell me it was Breaking Bad? Why? Seriously. So many lies.
Me and Monika were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Lucifer to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I have the chemistry set in the back, and I'm going to be making the blue meth.
I'd be happy to go with him.
Why?
But I want to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. And stealing from desks.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Why did she suggest to go with me? Why didn't she just suggest to go with Sayori? I'm on to you, Monika. I know you're up to something. Pervert.
Okay. Ready, Lucifer?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the clubroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monika have it all planned out.
Yeah, definitely up to something. Definitely gonna be making meth, aren't they?
Don't you worry.
I'm very worried. I don't want the police going down my door. Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
Oh, I was way off. A performance? Of what kind? A poetry, you dumbass. You just said that!
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Wanna bet? Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Yeah, does kind of sound boring.
Lucifer, you're not thinking about it the right way at all.
Oh, what? Okay then.
It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
I know I changed her voice, but I had to. Because it just sounds so much better reading poems or anything like that in that voice. So I do apologize if it doesn't suit her character, if it kind of pisses a few people off, but admit it, it does sound pretty cool.
Like that.
So Yuri, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie.
Stop. Thank you for telling me something I already know.
I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I'm proud of you. Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing.
But that smile on your face makes it worth it.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah, I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Look, Lucifer, I'm a helicopter.
Hey,
Hey, Lucifer, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
Are we hunting for drugs? The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. You said that in the previous episode, I think. I don't know. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. Well, that's a cute way to describe your friend. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hate myself, to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. It's called excitement, I believe. The two of us enter the classroom, which looks oddly like my classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Are they Crayola? Crayola crayons? I don't know whether they have them in America, but Crayola crayons, really popular crayons when I was a kid. And they, well, to be fair, they still are. They're so amazingly fun to use. Ah, youth. Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. I can see this ending badly.
They're the best brand, too.
They must be Crayola.
They're kinda dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names.
Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to...
Oh, don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Yeah, she's distracted. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Ow. Did somebody throw something at her again?
Yeah.
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh god. I've done that before. That hurts. Oh, it really does. I got a headache last time I did that. That was painful. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. That's one way of doing it. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Holding your hands to your head actually makes the pain worse because you're putting more pressure on it. Just do it for a second. Okay. They are not Crayola crayons. And that is, Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow. Easy.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Probably shouldn't have. Next time, judge the distance between your head and something. Dumbass. I should find you some ice.
Lucifer.
Where would I even find ice around this time? Where would you find ice at a school? Get a cold drink or something. Ah, I guess a cold drink would do. Exactly!
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Very majestic. Unicorn Sayori. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Hahaha. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Probably a bad idea. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Does it really matter? It's going on her head. Exactly. It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Why has the music gone off? That's weird. Oh, no, it's changed. You really stayed like that the entire time? Why don't you just try and sit on a... I give up. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. Will you just leave it alone?
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Aww.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah. Sorry, I forgot.
I love Sayori's smile. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Yeah, well, you just smash your head off a freaking shelf. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Lucifer. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Yeah? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know.
Did I really do that? Doesn't sound like it's something I'd do.
Yeah. You don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time, too. How? If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Lucifer, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
I'm pure evil, Sayori, but that smile. Oh, God. It even melts my icicle of a heart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Like looking after a small child. I don't like children. Anyway, before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Lucifer, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. That's a good idea. Never make promises you can't keep. Because in the end you just end up hurting someone that you made the promise to. Yeah, man, this game really does speak to you a lot. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monika, you know?
What about Natsuki and Yuri as well? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
With a lump like that, I think she'd probably see it. Now we got more fun music. Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Well, that wasn't a smart move, was it? Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the clubroom.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems.
Eh?
Sayori, your forehead.
It's massive. She's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into a shelf.
Alright then. Yeah, I don't know how to reply to that either.
Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found a poster paper too.
I'm posing weird again. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Lucifer. Maybe we'll draw a picture of me posing weird for the poster. That might draw attention.
Ah, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it in an adventure.
So positive. I love this girl. Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Okay. Let's do it in reverse alphabetical order this time. So we'll start with Yuri.
Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Lucifer. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem?
Not really.
Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Well, I guess you could say that.
I thought so. I'm happy for you.
Don't sound it.
You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself.
Aw, did we upset Yuri?
Not for anyone else.
Oh, I think we upset Yuri, guys. And girls. That's not good.
So I don't really need for the people to like them or anything.
I like them. I like you, Yuri.
Eh?
I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind. It likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Sure, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
The Raccoon.
That's a poem reading voice again, I'm sorry.
It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human.
That is wandering, isn't it? I don't fucking know. Anyway,
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge.
This is very, very dark. Again, I'm so sorry. Wrong button. I am so sorry. I have difficulty reading the font that they use for her text because my eyesight is just really shit.
I don't know what this says.
Again, I'm sorry.
The more increments its phase, and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife.
Oh, the moon, sorry.
The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. I can't read that, I'm sorry. Parlorian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I don't know what to do with that. That is very weird. Sorry, I keep pushing the wrong button.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I have a few ideas, but I'm not gonna say them.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
What, dark as fuck?
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Oh god, I hope I'm wrong in what I'm thinking.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me.
If it's what I think it is, and people made fun of you for it, then they are just disgusting people. I know I'm the king of hell, well, the king of the fun side of hell, but even I have my theory on what that means, and truly, if anyone makes fun of someone for that, then they are pretty disgusting people in my mind.
Don't you have anything like that, Lucifer?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I actually do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that.
That's true.
The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities.
I agree.
Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Yes, everyone should embrace their weirdness. Not in job interviews or social situations, but around friends and when you're on your own. Just embrace your weirdness. I do. It's fun. I embrace my weirdness for you guys. Anyway, I'm rambling again.
Hey, I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
I'm just reading your poem. Okay, so I kind of want to leave Sayori and Natsuki to last, because the poem seems to, well, as Yuri explained, the poem seems to fit these two more. So I'm kind of curious on Monika's. Yeah, let's go with Monika first.
Hi again, Lucifer. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad.
Alright.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on it.
You never know.
Oh, I do.
Want to share what you've wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika.
All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
What, Batman and Robin? I'm clearly Batman. Sorry, I'm Batman. That was terrible. I don't know why I did that. I apologize. That's kind of exaggerating, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just you're all too beautiful to hang out with, and Natsuki's a child, and I don't want to go near Natsuki because I think the police will bust down my door. Anyway, moving on.
I'm just teasing with my random pose. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, especially me because of my gravity failing, because my anti-gravity hair. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. The game won't let me write poems for Monika. Not that I would, because I prefer Sayori. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Nice poem name. Anyway. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... cacophony? I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. I apologize if I pronounce anything wrong or if I... yeah. Like playing a chalkboard on a term table. Wow. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I like pizza. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. Load me? What? Meaningless... Load me? What the hell? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Ahahaha, I'm posing weird again. I guess it's just the way I write and pose. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
I can see that.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem.
Yeah, it went from quite interesting to... what the fuck?
It's almost like magic. Magic doesn't exist. The way I wrote the lines really short. Makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. What noise? It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What? What is What? I thought I was playing Doki Doki Literature Club, not Deadpool. Monika's breaking the fourth wall? What the fuck?
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
Okay, this is turning.
Wait, is this tip even about writing?
I'm going to save because I don't know what's happening anymore.
What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. So, who first? Natsuki, Sayori, Natsuki, Sayori, Nayuri, Satsuki. Let's go Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Oh God.
You make it so hard not to slap the crap out of you, sweetheart, seriously.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. That's how I live my life. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizing my experience.
Yeah, whatever helps you sleep at night, Natsuki.
Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Let's just let her have a moment. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. I get that as well.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength. but you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Probably people who give her money for food. They're my type, I guess. I'm lying, obviously.
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Again, you really make it difficult to like you. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Oh, I'm gonna drag around a dead weight and then tie it around your neck and throw you out that goddamn window, you bitch. Ugh. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. Maybe Natsuki should let go of her ego. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it.
You're gonna get something in a minute. Back of my damn hand.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
No, I don't want to read it.
Here.
No, screw you, I'm not reading it. Nope. I refuse until she apologizes. Okay, you're all gonna get mad at me, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, I know, Carry on. Yeah, okay. Alright.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Well, no one's friends with you.
Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her.
Maybe she just doesn't want to be friends with you.
One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. And that's why I'm not friends with her.
I can see a pattern in here.
Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends started like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
One of my friends is a spider lover, and my dad has spiders. So fuck you, Natsuki. That got a bit real for me then, sorry.
Not bad, right?
For a bitch. Sorry. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short.
Just like you.
I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. Let's just move on, please.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
You're a kid. You're a bitch.
I doubt I have to explain it.
Yeah. Making fun of other people who have weird hobbies and not being friends with them and stuff like that is a vile thing to do. And it would hurt their feelings if they found out that that's how you felt about them. So please, 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 don't be that way. Again, King of Hell, giving people nice advice. But anyway, please don't be like that. It's not right. It's not their fault. Anyway, moving on.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Okay, I'm starting to like you a little more. You're still a bitch, but whatever.
Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that?
Do you know people like that? Probably don't you dare say me. If you say me, I will RKO you out that goddamn window.
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you on or think less of you.
Oops, sorry.
That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
I agree. I'm sorry, I give Natsuki such a hard time because, well, sometimes she can be a pain, but she's actually starting to grow on me a little bit now. You know, now that she's not being a condescending pain in the ass. Did I read this? Oh, I'm gonna read it again just in case.
Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh? That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. You know, boobs over there. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about these things. That's true, though.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies.
Well, now you're not. Now you're heading back into the area where I don't like you.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge you or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words. Buy a dictionary.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels...
Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat there.
If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make fun of me, who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday.
About your height? Oh, no, it couldn't be your height. Maybe lack of chest? Probably that. Or the fact that you're just a 12-year-old.
But the way you put it, sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
That's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, that not just feel. Remember that.
Alright.
I'm gonna write a good one for them tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Yes, okay. That went on a bit longer than I expected.
Lucifer, I really love your poems.
Oh, thanks, Sayori.
I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Huh? I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Eh?
I don't even know how to pronounce that, but whatever. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I'll flick you in your bump. On her forehead. Disgusting people. But good. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. Oh yeah, because he said that she nearly burnt down her house trying to cook. God, I've never done that before. Anyway. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Eh? I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Pat. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Well, you're in high school, so you kind of are. You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Lucifer. Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it.
Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
I wrote something for you the other day. Okay. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. That's rude. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Don't headbutt the desk, please. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh? Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Good. I have to sit for it again. Bottles. Okay. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. I like how Sayori's poems usually rhyme as well. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle cap. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay. This reminds me a bit of Yuri's for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. But I like it. I mean, I'm kind of starting to get weird vibes from this game now. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Well, wasn't it? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot.
Monika.
And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Okay. Hahaha. Don't get ahead of yourself. That was weird. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, well, I am going to save here because things are getting very, very weird now. And I've been recording for over an hour, so I don't want to drag this episode on any longer. Yeah, a lot of weird stuff's going on now. I am really starting to get weird vibes from this game. I have no idea what to expect from this point on. But yeah, it's getting really weird. But for now, that is part 3. Next time we will find out what Monika wants to say next. If you like this video, please, by all means, sell your soul to that like button. And I have been your host, Lucifer, and I will see you all in the next episode. And I bid you a fond farewell.